Hi, it's me, Terry Lee. Okay, I've got a question for you guys. Do you ever have one of those pictures that in your mind it's like, it's so cute and adorable, you just want it to be epic, and then you can't think of a thing to do with it? I guess that's when I was pulling flowers, which, you know, that's fine because I do have her in the little cap and gown. She was, I think, she's 4 or 5 here, but she's graduating from preschool. And so it's like, okay, I just thought this is so cute. I realized she's not even looking towards the camera. I just loved it. And then after I did her in her cap and gown, which I haven't shown you guys yet, but I've got that laid out and ready to go. Here she is in her cap and gown. But I just couldn't wait to do this, but then I just couldn't figure out what to do with it. So I pulled out the flowers because that's what I do when I don't know what to do. And first of all, let me tell you that when I was showing some of my layouts, I kept talking about this Prima paper, and I was thinking that it was lavender, but it's called Apricot Honey. And I'd used it in my daughter's wedding album, and then I've used like the butterflies cut out and some other things. One of the things I'm going to use probably some butterflies on this, and I've cut them or punched them from this paper, and I just love how they look all chalky, and then they have that beautiful, that rose gold in it, and I just think that's so pretty. Here's a bigger piece so you can just kind of see it, and I just always think it's such a pretty paper and it feels neat. So I'll probably use some butterflies from that. I'm going to also use this Prima paper that looks like brick, because that kind of kind of gives you the feeling of school. And this is a piece that has all the beautiful butterflies on it. Luckily they give you 4 of each sheet, so sometimes, you know, it's hard to give up the flowers or the little embellishments, but I do have a bunch of them, so it's okay. And I've already cut it down 3/8 of an inch from 2 sides, and I'm gonna center that. And then I've got some vellum here, and I think I'm just going to just kind of put her on one side, and I'm actually going to do that now because I'm going to tear that off, and I'll do that here on camera. And then I'm going to show you, I'm going to lay out some flowers, and then I'll after I lay out the flowers, I'll finish. So I'm just going to tear it. Now every time I tear vellum, it's like it's so straight, and I would kind of like more rugged. I don't know, maybe I'm not going to tear it. Maybe I brought these just in case I couldn't get a straight edge, but these are Fiskars and deckled edge. So I think I will just do this. I'm not going to care if I get it right in the same spot again, because I want it to look kind of torn. It's like, I really haven't kept all my fancy scissors. This is kind of my favorite one, and so it's the one I use. Okay, so now that I can't see that stuff. Okay. So I'm going to put her pretty much in the middle And then I'm going to put flowers around here. Oh, and I'm going to use this Bible verse that says, "For I know the plans I have made for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope in the future, and a future." And it's Jeremiah 29:11. So I'm going to put that down in here. And the title I'm going to use is Hope and Future. Oh, and let me gripe. Okay, these are from Paper Studio. I was there the other day, and I'm going to put a color behind here. Let me see if I got some colors so you can kind of see it. So I got these sitting here from the other day. And of course there's nothing in color. Okay. Here, I've got this here. These letters, I really, really like them. I love to have capitals and smalls, okay? And do you think, you know, I've got 3 here. This one I was using first, and then I started using this one. It's only got 1 E. It's the most used letter in the English alphabet, the E. There's only 1 small E. There's 2 capital E's. There's 2 small O's. There's 2 small V's. There's 2 small U's. 2 small R's. 2 small I's. Why is there only 1 E? So I had to make an E. And I used what? I used the Q. I took this Q, cut the end off it, cut it open, kind of, you know, shaped it here, and then I took the piece that was left from down here and made it fit. And it's not too bad. I mean, if I'm just looking at it, I probably don't notice. It doesn't come all the way together, but maybe it will when I go to put it on the paper. So anyhow, I'm gonna have this somewhere up here, and I don't know exactly where. It actually, these letters kind of have a pink cast to them, which I didn't realize until I was at the store buying another set, so I don't know. That was pretty funny too. Okay, so I am going to start with, these are from, let's see, Mintay's floral book, and it's book number 4. And everything's kind of spring, because this would have been in May, so I thought that was kind of a good start. And so I am going to start with these little pussy willows, and I'll probably put them up here just a little bit higher. And then I don't know what all these flowers are. You know, I know a hydrangea. Everything else is kind of not something I know. But I do grow a garden for food. I say if you can't eat it, why grow it? But I love hydrangeas. So I have got one of those in my front yard now. Okay, I'm gonna use this branch here, and then this one that kind of looks like an ivy. It's gonna go here. And so that you still know that it is for a preschooler, I've got this little blackboard and chalk, and I'm gonna kind of stick it underneath this and make it look like it's kind of sitting on that branch. And I want the leaf to kind of come over that. And Let's stick this up, kind of push it up in there. And then I'm gonna also use the little birdhouse. It'll be where my plants are coming from behind there. And I'm trying to pick out the colors that are in her dress there. And I really thought about putting her on that floral paper, but I didn't want it to become the whole thing where it's like all I do is see that floral paper. Okay, and these look like little dogwood leaf flowers. I do know that one. Okay, and let's see, I think I'm gonna stick this little, I don't know what this is, but it's very pretty. I'm just bringing in the blues, the reds, the yellows, and maybe I'll pop this up on a dimensional. And I think, oh, I'm actually putting this over here. So I've got some behind the blackboard too. And I don't know if I'll put that blue in there or somewhere over here on top of that vine. So I'll put this in here. I think that's kind of what I'm thinking. So, I love the pussy willows. I used to have a pussy willow tree in my yard when I lived in Wisconsin. And maybe I'll bring one of these little, looks like a hydrangea flower. Maybe I'll stick that over here. So I got a little bit of blue on this side. Oh, and I also have, oh, it looks like a bow. So maybe tuck that in there, but not over this flower. So it just kind of looks like it's tucked in. And then I have those butterflies that look like they're made out of that chalky white. And one here and two on that side. And I think, and then I'm going to use some enamel dots. And I'm not sure, I might want to bring in this tan color to kind of bring in the color of the little blackboard. So I'll be putting those on there too. But I think that's it. So I'll get it put together, and then I will show you some stills. And I will see you next time. Have a wonderful day. Bye. I'm back. I thought I would let you know that I had to change my letters because the other ones did not even show up. So I decided to go with these ones. I mean, I pulled out so many and then realized that, well, this one would probably worked. I pulled out a couple other ones and it's like, they were missing E's too. So I think this turned out pretty good. I will stop the video now and give a few close-ups. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.